going down.
Nervous but excited. I'm nervous but excited.
Yeah.
We're almost there.
We're almost there. Almost there.
If you were to have called me, or anyone for that matter, would have told me that moose hunting was going to be in our calendars for this coming fall, I would have just laughed at you. The tags in Colorado specifically are one of the hardest to draw. They're incredibly, I don't even know what the word is, other than the fact that it's a competitive process. People want to hunt moose and they want to do it in Colorado. I have to say, to give a little bit of credit to the Colorado Parks and Wildlife, they've done a really good job of managing populations and putting tags in people's pockets each fall as populations get bigger. The unit that I hunted specifically this year, it went from 3 tags last year to 4 tags this year. And one tag may not seem like a lot, but it is for hunters. It's another opportunity for us, and I'm incredibly grateful for this opportunity that I'm about to share with all of you. In addition to that, I found the opportunity to hunt this species so blessed that I wanted to share it in more than one way. So what I did is I took it upon myself to write another book. I've written other books, but specifically this book, The Adventure We Share. It is this story, as true as I can possibly make it, and so it's going to be a book that is really designed for kids. It's really kind of told through the eyes of my oldest son, and he is just excited to be a part of our hunting adventures along with my youngest son. And as you'll see throughout this video, I try to incorporate them as much as I possibly can. But one of the things when I drew this tag, I immediately told myself that I wasn't going to do it without my family. They are the backbone of my life, and they love hunting just as much as I do, and there was no way that I was going to experience this without all 3 of them by my side. And I'm incredibly grateful that I was able to harvest a beautiful bull moose with them watching just a few hundred yards away, videoing and celebrating with me right there alongside of me. So I hope you enjoy this. And if you can, I would love your support. Go to Amazon. The link is in the description. Buy The Adventure We Share. True story about this hunting adventure on this moose hunt that we are about to show you. And I'm going to tell you right now, this is not something that I'm looking to make millions of dollars off of. Every dollar that we earn from this book, I want to put back into the hunting and outdoor adventure world, if you will. And so I want to, every 1,000 books that we sell, I want to do a giveaway. And if we get to 10,000 books sold, I'm going to give away a hunt. I'm not sure what hunt yet. There's 2 specifically that I'm looking at. There's an elk hunt that I did with a really good friend of mine, Brian, back in 2021. Shot a really cool velvet bull in southern Colorado. Amazing hunt. I'll show you a picture of that here. And the other is a whitetail hunt that we did with my father-in-law up in Wyoming. And so I'm not sure where we're going to land there yet. We got to get to 10,000 books sold before we can do that. Again, we're just a small family, and I just want to give back to this community that has embraced me so much over the years, that if we get there, that's what's going to happen. And I'll make sure that I share posts on our, or update posts on our Instagram and YouTube pages with live reports on how many total books we've sold. And then we'll get into the whole contest rules and all that as we get there. But ultimately, like I said, every 1,000 books we sell, we're going to do a giveaway. Not sure what that's going to look like just yet, but likely some Cabela's or Shields gift cards, things of that nature, as well as maybe just some actual gear to help folks reduce the barrier to getting into the outdoors. So with all that fun stuff said, I really hope you enjoy this video, and if you do so much, I would appreciate if you would like and subscribe as well. We're here to bring content to you about how to mitigate barriers to entry in the outdoors, but also share our own family adventures. So here we go. Thanks so much. A moose tag in Colorado is a once-in-a-lifetime draw. And for me, it wasn't just about the hunt. It was about something much bigger. This was my chance to live out a lifelong dream. Not just of harvesting one of North America's most elusive giants, but of doing it side by side with the people I love most. My wife and my kids. Our boots in the same dirt, our breath in the same cold air, and a memory we'd carry for the rest of our lives. This wasn't just about filling a tag for me. It was about building a story that would become part of our family's legacy. 1 mile, 1 moment, and 1 moose of a lifetime. Most folks don't realize it, but the towering Alaskan moose and the smaller-bodied Shiras moose of the Rockies, they're actually the same species, Alcis alcis. What sets them apart isn't genetics, it's only geography. In the vast boreal forests of Alaska, where summers are rich with protein-packed willow and aquatic vegetation, moose have the nutrition to grow massive, some bulls tipping the scales at over 1,500 pounds. With antlers stretching beyond 70 inches. But down here in the high country of Colorado, the Shiras moose survive on leaner forage in harsher winters. They're smaller, more compact, but no less majestic. It's a living example of how the land shapes the animal, and why every moose hunt is a reflection of the place it's rooted in. All right, before we get back into the moose footage and the moose video, I want to insert a little bit of a mountain goat hunt that took place actually about almost 10 years ago, I believe, which is hard to believe, but it was only a few ridges over from where I actually ended up harvesting my moose, which is really cool, and it's a unit that I hope to eventually draw my mountain goat tag in here in Colorado at some point as well. But a good buddy of mine, really one of my best friends in the whole wide world, Chase, he had the opportunity to take his mountain goat, like I said, about 10 years or so ago. This is a little bit of footage from that hunt, and I hope you enjoy it. Thanks so much. I put in a lot of miles this spring and summer trying to find the right bull. Not so much from the perspective that it was the biggest bull I could find, because I knew the biggest bull I found was likely not the bull that I was going to kill, mainly because I wanted my family to do this by my side. And that was far more superior than any antler that would potentially end up on my wall, even if it was just a little yearling. That's obviously not the goal, but when you have an 8-year-old and a 3-year-old that you're packing into the woods to try and harvest one of the largest animals in North America that live in some pretty gnarly places, it's not something that was even really a concern of mine. I wanted to kill a bull that was representative of the Shiras moose, or the species for that matter. And so I think all that said, that's what ultimately led me to finding this bull that I ended up going after. And the fact that we found him where we did the night before opening morning was just a blessing. And I had a lot of spiritual connections, and unfortunately I wish a lot of them were still here to be a part of this adventure in person, but I know that they helped me get this tag. I know that they helped me find this bull, and ultimately I know that they helped me harvest this bull too. So continue to enjoy, and I appreciate you being here.
All right, today's July 12th, I think, and we are officially under 8 weeks to opening day. I cannot believe it. It's pretty scary. However, I don't really want to be here in the gym right now. I got a billion other things to do, but I'm not going to allow myself to fail on the mountain. Actually, the wife and kiddos are up in the garage in that gym working out because that's where they find their interoperability to get their workouts in. But this is what we got. We got a Peloton bike, got some free weights on the ground, pull-up bar, and use my plate carrier as some extra weight. That's essentially what I've got from a workout standpoint. Gonna make this thing happen. It is getting close to the end of July and heading out to go do some scouting. Also going to kind of permanently park our camper for the season, even though I kind of have high hopes that it's going to be a quick season for us and we knock this out during archery season, but we're going to find out. All right, I'm out scouting, which all I've seen so far is tourists, but the good thing that I'm accomplishing today is checking out some of these trails to figure out how well the kids might be able to traverse them. The trail I'm on right now is just about 2 miles. We'll call it 2 miles. Super gentle. I'm curious to see what the end result looks like, but so far this is definitely a trail that's doable by the kids. morning. Getting a later start than I probably would have liked, but it's incredibly foggy this morning. Decent amount of rain last night. It's supposed to rain again today and tomorrow. So visibility would have been just walking around aimlessly anyway. So sometimes you got to be a little strategic with this stuff, but I can't pull the trigger today anyway. So we're just using our eyeballs and maybe some shots with the camera. That's about all we got for today, but keep you all updated as we find something. It's just a little bull and a cow, but I'm in moose country. Not a shooter though, but come rifle season, if I haven't seen anything else, you can be a shooter. This run is insane. It's easily 8 feet tall. It's from last year, but it's insanely big. Doesn't do it justice.
Probably 75. I've hiked the entire drainage behind me. Just about getting up near a tree line at this point. I had a couple guys send me a picture of a moose that was substantially lower in elevation. It's probably about 2.5 miles from where I'm at, but it's a super light climb all the way up here. But saw a moose every time we were in here scouting over the summer. But we got 45 days really to make this happen, and we're gonna make it happen one way or another. Polarized, unpolarized. Here they are, giving me the lip though. Just found a really cool little deal. Some may think that's like a carcass, but that's actually velvet from what appears to be a moose. Lots of moose up and down this drainage. Talked to a couple guys that said they're seeing a handful of different bulls with a couple cows. They're bedded actually just on the far side of that mountain there. And they're feeding in this park or that park first thing in the morning. So I'm not entirely sure whether I should sit here for the evening or if I should go try and see, since I know they're in here, if I should go into another drainage. But just to show, that's the velvet, some fresh broken branches off of this tree. Those bulls are newly hard-horned. They probably shed their velvet within the last week, leading up to this weekend as well. So we'll see what happens. I found the bull last night, and as soon as I put eyes on him, I knew he was the bull that I wanted to go for. I had found a few bulls yesterday afternoon that were a hike from where I had parked the truck. I probably could have gotten the truck maybe half a mile to a mile closer, but at the end of the day, it was going to be a rugged hike with a kid on my back and trying to put on a stalk on a bull that was in a pretty nasty hole, so to speak. So when I found this bull last night, after I came down the mountain to go back to camp, like I said, I knew it was a blessing, and I put him to bed that night, and the next morning I went to right where I put him to bed, and it took me a little while to find him, but I found him. What do you think, buddy? Shooter?
see on the road?
We just saw a female moose and a baby cow.
Calf and a cow. Is that exciting? Did you see the moose? Is that cool?
I bet we're gonna get a moose.
Yeah, we are. Gonna get a big one?
Yeah.
All right.
Hopefully, we're gonna find out.
They're
We're
like
almost to where we're at.
ginormous.
They are ginormous. All right. We'll see you guys soon. Sing.
Going on a hunt, going on a hunt, going on an adventure. Gonna shoot a moose with my family. Then we're gonna eat him for dinner.
Good job. Rhett, do you want to sing too?
How do we sing it together?
Okay,
You
go
go first.
Go ahead, Rhett. Say
Going
go.
on a hunt, we're going on a hunt. Gonna eat moose.
You
I don't know all
got it.
That was good. You do good, buddy.
Good job, Rhett. He's got to be getting close. Oh my gosh. I'm so nervous. You see Daddy or no? Oh, I see him. He's over here. Somewhere, where is he? Is it looking at Daddy? Do you see Daddy under? He's like out. Oh my gosh, you guys. Watch. See Daddy out there walking. Towards the moose. I wonder if it sees him. I feel like he's gotta get closer. Oh my goodness. Why is he behind that tree? I can't tell. Mine too. Oh shit. Did he shoot? I think he shot. I don't know, but I heard it shoot. I don't know. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Oh, does he see him again? I don't see where he went. Oh, I see his antler. I see his antler. There he is, there he is, there he is. You see him under? Is he gonna go down? Is he gonna go down? Oh no. Don't go to the water. Don't go to the water. No, no, no. There he is, there he is, there he is. Oh no, he's in the water. He's gonna go down.
get it out.
Oh, there he goes. Do you think he caught him? I don't know.
All right, I just put an arrow in my bull, and as you can see in the footage, I re-nocked an arrow and came to full draw because he didn't go far. The shot from where I saw looked like it was low and back. As soon as I got to where he was standing, I saw blood immediately. It was good blood, but it was dark, and that usually indicates a liver shot. It is lethal, but it does take a little bit longer for the animal to die. It's not the best shot, and I knew I only had a certain amount of distance before he got into the pond, and I did not want him to die in the middle of this pond because it was just going to be an absolute nightmare to get him out of. So I knocked another arrow right away, as I read on a bunch of different forums trying to find this particular strategies on how to hunt moose with a bow. Getting a second follow-up shot as soon as you can was highly recommended. Well, in this case, I followed him, and I wasn't able to get a follow-up shot into him right away. I ended up following him for about 75 yards, just as he kind of meandered his way. He only went maybe 20-25 yards before I caught back up to him again, but as soon as he saw me the second time, he boogied a little bit and he took off towards the pond. You'll see that in the footage, but I ended up getting another couple arrows in him at that point, and we'll take you there at this point to see how the rest unfolds.
Where is he? Close to him? Oh, I see him, I see him, I see him, I see him. Don't go into the water. Don't. I think that's like marshy too. I think that's wet in there. It's gonna be hard. Look at how close. Oh shoot. He's in the water. It's something like that. Here, look at my phone.
So you shoot it.
Oh, he shot. Come on, water, come on, water, come on, water. He has a lot of arms on it. He's gunning right now. He's pulling back. There he goes, getting shot.
Got him. He's down.
Oh, he's not dead.
Alright, I got arrows in my pool. He's right in front of us.
Now he's going back to the
Oh
water.
no. He's putting his back in the water. Oh, he's down, Hunter.
He is?
He's down. He just went down.
Yeah, Daddy! Let's go! Yes! Yeah! Yes! Yeah!
What do you
Yes,
think?
Dad! You're the best! I'm gonna have some moose.
We're gonna have some moose for dinner. Oh yeah, say moose on the ground.
Yeah! Moose on the ground. Let's go, Daddy! Let's go, Daddy!
Oh my god. Tears of joy. My family got to watch the whole thing. He just went down. I can't believe it. Took 4 arrows though. 4 arrows to get him down. Unbelievable. What an experience. I put him to bed last night in these willows. What an experience. I can't even believe it. Words can't. Oh, man. Whew. Amazing.
Is that the moose dance? The happy moose dance?
We got a moose, guys. We got a moose. Yes, thanks to Daddy. I'm gonna go on my belly, go sliding.
You're gonna go on your belly and go sliding?
Whee!
We'll fall
Good
down.
job, Daddy. Good job, Daddy.
Means you're tired. All right, guys. Almost there.
We're almost
I see him.
You do?
I see him. I can see his paddle.
Oh my gosh. So we're gonna have to walk this mush.
Well, we'll see, okay?
Oh! There he is.
What's that, buddy?
This was a very exciting hunt.
Yeah. Good stuff, huh?
Fortunately,
Here, babe. You can take my phone. Go ahead and finish what you're gonna say, bud.
Fortunately, it's only a one-time thing, but we're gonna still have some memories about it.
That's right. We got this video.
One day.
All right.
Is he dead? Daddy, is he dead? Dad, is he dead?
Guys, hold on. Just a second.
Oh, yeah.
Mind blown. What do you think?
Dad, come get hands on it.
What do you think, Rhett?
As the sun dipped behind the Colorado peaks and the echo of that final moment faded into the timber, the gravity of it all settled in. The hunt was never about pulling the trigger. It was about the journey. The early mornings, the cold glassing sessions, the shared laughs, the hard climbs, and the quiet prayers whispered between each breath. This moose was incredible. He was an incredible bull, and he gave us more than just meat. He gave us purpose. He brought us together, and now, for months to come, he'll continue to feed my family. Not with just meals at the table, but with the memory of how it all happened. Every time we cook a steak, grind a burger, or simmer stew over a fire, we'll remember this hunt. We'll honor him, and we'll give thanks for what the wilderness provided. This wasn't just a once-in-a-lifetime tag. It was a once-in-a-lifetime experience, made whole by the land, the animal, and the ones I love most by my side.
All right, we got the bull in the back, going home. What an experience. I can't really believe it, to be completely honest. But we're gonna get the meat dropped off at the butcher here in just a little bit, Old Steve's Meat Market. Then we gotta do our head inspection at CPW within 5 days. That's the rule on moose here in Colorado. We killed on Saturday, today's Monday, so we're well within that. And yeah, other than that, we just got the fun part, which is making all the food. So we'll get you a little bit of that in this video too. Bring maybe some moose tacos, or maybe making some jerky. All right, we're about to pull into CPW to do the mandatory head check that's required with moose, goats, and sheep. So we'll see how that goes, but I suspect that it'll be pretty straightforward and seamless process. So see how it goes.
All right, go and lay down.
Harvesting this bull was absolutely the highlight of my hunting career, if you want to call it that. It's not really a career, but my hunting opportunities throughout my lifespan. I did not grow up hunting. I grew up fishing with my dad in upstate New York, and that was a blast. And when I was about, I don't know, somewhere between 10 and 12 years old, he took me to Rhode Island to hang out with his godfather for a few days while we camped. And Jack, he introduced me to shotguns. And even though I was shooting a shotgun that I probably wasn't prepared for, from a recoil standpoint, I was hooked. And I knew I wanted to hunt from then on. I did not get my hunter safety and my first hunting license until I was about 22 years old. And that is neither here nor there, but ultimately I had some really good buddies that helped mentor me, and then eventually meeting my wife, who was an avid hunter, along with her dad, my father-in-law, who was with us every step of this journey spiritually, but unfortunately we lost him. But he truly became the whisperer, the hunting whisperer for me. And from the day I started hunting with him, he really took me under his wing, taught me everything that he knew about actually hunting animals. And I thank him for the success of this hunt, because without his guidance, I don't know if I ever would have drew this tag. I really truly feel that there was some spiritual influence and luck associated with that. But also I don't know if I ever would have been able to put a stock on this animal like I did, and ultimately successfully harvest this amazing bull moose with my bow. So Mike, I appreciate you. We miss you a great deal. I love you. And until we meet again, sir, you take care of yourself and those of us that you loved on this planet. So thank you.
I got one of the quarters right here. And then I stopped at Steve's Meat Market and ran up a $1,300 bill on meat processing. This is just one of the quarters that we kept. We kept all of the trim meat and obviously the back straps, tenderloins, because that stuff's too easy. I just didn't have time to butcher the whole thing myself. So here we are doing 1 quarter. Between that and the trimmings and the steaks, we got an extra 100 pounds of meat, give or take. So give you guys a little bit of an idea of what I'm doing here. Let that meat cure in a meat locker for about 3 days. And what happens is there's a nice cured layer of the skin, essentially, that creates a hardness on the outside of the meat. And I trim that off, and then I get to the good stuff. So there's a little pile. It looks like a big pile, but it's really, I mean, you can see light coming through that. That's how thin it is. That I'm just trimming off of there, that I'll end up turning into little bits and pieces for the dogs, for treats while we're out hunting. All right, here we go.
That bone?
Just the bone. That's all that we got left, bud. Nothing else. And a little pile of trimmings over here that just doesn't have anything on it. And that's it. How's it going over there, bud?
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What you doing?
Cutting some moose meat.
For what?
Food.
All right, food, but what are we gonna do with it?
We're gonna make stuff. We're gonna eat it.
You're gonna eat it. We're gonna put it in the grinder, make some burger, right?
Yeah.
All right, there we go. Good job. Keep at it.
What you doing?
All right, we're making some burger.
It's some steak.
So we can have some tacos for dinner. Some fresh tacos. Fresh burger meat or some fresh tacos.
I like it.
Look at all that burger coming out of there.
Look at that.
It's only about half of the burger that we're gonna make. Maybe not even quite half.
Dang. That's a lot of burger.
We're gonna have a lot of burger. Looks good.
Looking good, guys. Looking good.
All right, just pulled into Steve's Meat Market. Nobody back in there dropping anything off today, but we're here to pick up. Quite the haul. Not sure it's gonna fit in there. We're gonna make it fit. She's a little full.
Oh, that meat. I'm gonna get in there.
How are you gonna get in there? Where are you gonna fit? Oh, bonk.
Ooh, this is a lot of meat.
It is a lot, huh?
Wow. Wow.
Ready to have some moose?
Yeah. Yes.
All right.
Jerky. Lots of jerky.
Lots of all sorts of stuff. Steaks and burger, you name it. We got it.
Burger. Jerky.
Jerky too. Yep.
And even the white
Full
stuff?
freezer. Full.
Even there?
No, that stuff up there isn't. But all that, all moose.
Even in here?
Well, I hope you enjoyed this hunt as much as I did. Again, if you can, please go to Amazon, check out the adventure we share. It is this story through and through. Like I said, as told by my son through the words in this book. And it's just a great opportunity that I am so grateful to share with everyone that is willing to purchase the book. And I really look forward to being able to have the opportunity to give back to this community that's given me so much, where I found an opportunity to deal with my own mental health issues, but beyond that, embrace connections with my family, specifically my wife and children, beyond that I could have ever imagined. So again, please go check it out, The Adventure We Share. And I can't thank you all enough for just being here and watching this. But again, your additional support if you buy our book. And please check out our other books on Amazon as well. If you have other little children that are interested in the outdoors, or you want to take your passion for the outdoors and cast it onto them, because it is such an important thing that we don't explore enough as human beings anymore. We're so geared to connection through social media and apps and things of that nature. We've got to get outside. We've got to embrace nature, and we've got to learn about the animals that we are encroaching on their habitat, building new neighborhoods and developments. So please like and subscribe. And I can't thank you enough again for being here. Thanks so much.